Hey, Andrew.
What's up? Say what's up to the cam. Hey, YouTube.
Artlist.io.
Coke at 10 a.m.
Je suis sexy,
Let's
je le sais
go,
pas.
dude.
Monte dans l'avion direct, aéro, pas. J'ai pas beaucoup de cash, ça ne va pas.
She's
Mais
going
j'achète du
through
vin,
it.
de
Like,
pas. Je bois pas de cochini, Versace, mon côté lit sur ton tapis. C'est pas de luxe, c'est de la magie, mon énergie.
I just need someone to pick up the phone, man. Hello, Janice. Can you hear me? Hi, Greg. I was actually looking for Janice. Do you know who that is? Sure. Oh, okay. Well, there was a request that was filled out online with this phone number for life insurance. Did you happen to do that? Okay, gotcha.
Licensing reimagined.
Okay.
She's doing fine.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. Well, I apologize for that. Do you need life insurance? You got some? All right, man. You have a good one.
Artlist.io.
You gotta try sometimes. Gotta try it. Garrett's closing.
Yeah. So I got the routing number here. I just need to read this off to you to confirm that it is correct. It was analyze everything. They're just gonna send you over a 6-digit authorization code to your text messages. Okay. You should have just received a text message there. And $125 a month.
How much that gonna pay?
I think that's gonna pay $15.05. Dude, what is it? 10 in the morning on a Tuesday?
10 a.m. Just made 15.
10 a.m. on a Tuesday.
Artlist.io.
So, like, does the wife work? Car loans, debt, and then a mortgage. Also, we have a Coke Zero, and it is 10:22 in the morning.
Artlist.io.
World is looking different on the television.
You better get to closing, bro.
Dude, look at that.
Hey, bro, that's how it starts.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Artlist.io.
We gonna get one. I had a 3K day yesterday, so of course today's got to be a little slow, you know? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Diane, can you hear me? Hi, Diane. This is Jaden. I was just getting back to you for the
Music
request you sent
licensing
in for the
reimagined.
simple life insurance programs. You're still in Virginia, right?
So far, I've dialed, let's see, 127 times, and I've had one person pick up. I think it's just one of those days. It's okay though, because we're gonna get someone to pick up. Hey, Andy? Can you hear me? Andy, can you hear me?
Artlist.io.
The carriers, right? Which is why we spent a little bit of time on your health. Does all that make sense? Okay. The first benefit that I want you to write down is that it would be immediate coverage. Next is double accidental payout.
Music licensing reimagined.
So based on what you told me, the system has given you 3 different options of coverage that you can decide on. The goal here, in my opinion, is really just to cover, obviously, a burial as well as a little bit of that mortgage, but you got to be able to afford it at the end of the day, right? Can you write down bronze? Now, I'm trying to keep it under what you guys are paying right now, but they will allow me to look higher. Do you want me to look above the 80,000, or out of those 3 options, which one do you want to try and apply for? So in that situation, my first thought goes to, he can't afford this, okay? Okay, But he can't afford this, right? He can't afford this. So what do you do in a situation where someone can't afford it?
You bring it lower.
You bring the coverage lower, right?
Even when he hear the $5,000 option, like he was like, no. He's like, if it doesn't leave any money behind, then no.
So here's what I would have said. Okay, sir. So to me, it sounds like you're worried about whether or not you can pay for this each month and whether it'll like overdraft your account. If you felt like you could afford this each month, I've never had a client have a problem with the carrier taking the money from them each month. Now, I know you want to leave extra behind, and I know that's really important for you. If that's the case, we have to set up automatic draft. If the issue is that you feel like you can't afford it, I suggest going with a lower option. But then going on this long thing about I'm your agent and I'm gonna take care of you and Americo is so great and they've been around for this long and I'll make sure nothing bad ever happens to you. Like, that's not the problem. You're going off on a tangent about something that doesn't matter. Like, he's not worried about you. He's worried about them going in your bank account, okay?
Hello.
Hello, Gloria.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Doing phenomenal. How about yourself? I'm retired. Nice. So every day is Friday, huh?
Yeah, no, I won't say that. Just living. Make sure I'm here.
Right.
Above ground. Yes.
Oh my goodness. When will you be home so I can give you a call
I will
back?
be home. I will be home in 30 minutes.
Okay, I'll give you a call back in 30 minutes. $191 a month.
Okay.
And then the third option, this will be $30,000 in coverage, and that'll be for $229 a month. Now, out of those three options, which one makes the most sense? Or do you want to look a little higher or a little lower in coverage amount?
No, that will probably be within the price range.
Which one?
Yeah, the 20,000.
The 20,000? Okay, and that's comfortable for you, right? The reason why I ask is sometimes we have a bigger heart than we have a budget. Okay. So I just need to confirm some basic information here to fill out the application and request for coverage.
Okay. So what we'll do now is send in the request for the silver option and hope to get the approval. Now, if they do decline her, Larry, it's not the end of the world because we'll just go to the next option. Okay. Now, filling out the application, it's a pretty simple process. I'm sure you've done car insurance before, right? Okay, it's pretty much just like car insurance. So what they're going to do is they're going to confirm her basic information, like her name, email, phone number, and a mailing address. After that, they'll validate her identity with the city and state she was born in, ask if she's a U.S. citizen, and then they'll tie her medical records together with her social. Does that make sense? It's the 20th. It's just going to reoccur on the 20th of every month, so it makes it super easy for you. It's gonna, yes sir, it's gonna be in the policy packet. So once you see the, yep. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you allowing me to help you, Larry, and if you ever need anything, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, sir, because I'm the guy you're dealing with from here on out, okay? So if anyone's calling you and they're telling
appointments or disappointments, they never answer. Hello?
Yeah, nice to meet you, Garrett.
Yes, this is he. How are you doing?
All right, this is Lily. You had text me saying something about my card.
Oh, yeah. Give me just a second. Is it a Discover card by chance?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the issue. They unfortunately they only accept Visa, MasterCard, or Amex. Do you have one of those by chance?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, no worries. It's super simple. I'm just in charge of checking your eligibility and then seeing which carrier would be the best fit for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, probably the 20 would be all right. But I gotta tell you, I got some serious money coming in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where my pay is gonna go up dramatically.
Okay.
So that is when I'd be able to actually start this. You know what I mean? Because then we get. Okay.
So I do have two options. Okay, for people in your exact situation. Okay, the option one is that we start with something lower that is affordable, like maybe 15, 10, or 12,000.
And when that money starts coming in, we add on top of that because this isn't set in stone, right? We can always add more coverage down the road. That's the first option. The second option would be, if you were getting it in just like a couple of weeks, we don't have to set up the first payment to be immediate today. What we can even do is we can set out your first payment to go out as far as 30 days. So we could set it up for March 11th
Again,
for it to start.
Again, I have no clue. I have no clue how the VA handles this.
Right.
And how long it.
My phone number into your phone. So the number we're talking on right now, Mary, this is my direct line. So please save this. And if you ever need anything in the future, Mary, this is the number to contact me on. Okay.
Her husband.
Awesome. And please don't hesitate if you ever need anything. Okay, I'm just a phone call or text away.
10,000.
Of course, Mary. Now, before I let you go here, do you have any questions or concerns that I may have left unanswered for you?
Well, I have all of her
Awesome,
information.
Mary. Well,
Congestive heart failure, and I also have COPD.
Okay. And when were you diagnosed with the type 1 diabetes?
Probably about 10 years ago.
Okay, you take insulin for that?
I do, yes.
And then the CHF, the congestive heart failure, how long ago were you diagnosed? Cell phone number, so you have my direct contact. It's the same number that my mom calls me on, so if you ever have any questions, you can reach me directly there instead of dialing a 1-800 number trying to talk to a robot or something like that.
And then I'm sure you're already aware, like a burial is, around 10 to 20,000, depending on like the fanciness of the service. Health questions, does that make sense? Okay. And before we do go any further, I do need you to write down my credentials. I'll send you one final text code, and then after you do this, I'm just gonna get you to write all your policy information down on that paper. But remember, you'll also receive that policy packet too. I'll be calling you in about a week when you receive that.